Hello, fellow collectors, and welcome to a Wednesday. Now, usually, in the past, this has been a dueling dealers of comic book art. But tonight, I have a solo show. Sans the Burkage. Just me and the Sharona, okay? And we have named this show All Framed Up. Boo. Yeah, so I went through the house and I picked out a bunch of frame things that either, I could rotate out or weren't on the wall anymore. I didn't have room for it. So that was inspiration from the amateur dueling dealers, I guess. And thank you. So I have 30 pieces that I've never offered for sale. All right, so let's go over that list. I have a Tom Ray, the Grinch recreations. He worked on the original productions at Warner Brothers. Was it Warner Brothers? Yeah, I think so. Then I have a Tim Truman Grimjack, an Alex Malev Silver Surfer and Galactus, a Sergio Aragonés entomologist. Why is that? Oh, that one. Yeah. Okay, he's that one. I have two Sergio Aragonés. All right, so yeah, a butterfly collector, and one of the collected butterflies is Tinkerbell. So I gave that to my wife. A bunch of these I actually gave to my wife, but she doesn't like dead Tinkerbell. So imagine that. Okay. And then I got a Matt Bush, I Dream of Jeannie, and that I had her sign, the Barbara Eden sign. Mike Royer, Winnie the Pooh and gang. That's a Halloween theme. Don Rosa, Scrooge McDuck, with the square wooden chicken. Plain awful. And then a Don Rosa published cover calendar piece of the Beagle Boys and Magica. Warren Kremer got a Richie Rich cover, and then You Can Be a Superhero with all the DC villains, and we have to still figure out who did that. Who did that? Yeah.
We just have the weird signature.
And then we have a High Eisman bunny. A lot of these are very approachable, and then we go into some high-end stuff. High Eisman bunny, and a few of these have been professionally colored. This is original art that had been colored. The bunny piece is colored. The You Can Be is colored. Again, it's stuff that we're rotating out because we actually had them up in our kids' rooms, and they've outgrown them. And, it's time to give back to the community and rotate them into collectors that can love and appreciate them. Like this next piece, a Mike DiCarlo Incredibles. And then an Esad Lady Loki. I love Lady Loki because if you're horny for art, tune in tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern. All right? Big, nice horns on Lady Loki. Then I have, if you're an Aquaman fan, and we know Sharon is, we have a Mike Zeck Aquaman prowling on a swimmer. It's kind of it's Mike Zeck, all pencils, and he's coming up on a Jaws homage. And then Jose Garcia Lopez Power Girl color piece, a Walt Kelly Pogo strip, a Mike Allred Sandman cover. That's a cover, right? Did you find it published?
Pretty sure it's a cover.
Yeah, okay. So Spider-Man Villains jam piece with a couple Bagleys and other really cool. It's got about about 12, a dozen different Spider-Mans. And then we have the Sergio Aragonés. We found that was, I didn't know what that was from, but that was published in a not a Mad magazine, but a what was it called? I forgot already. It was like business magazine or something. It was just published in a different magazine. And then an Alex Malev, Daredevil and Elektra, painted art. A Jeff Jones nude that I pulled off my wall. Jim Steranko, the Supergirls calendar pencil prelims. They're not prelims though. They're finished pencils. Beautiful, amazing art that I really value it. They're beautiful pieces, and if they're from my personal collection. So a lot of this stuff is like personal to me. It's gonna hurt to sell, but I'm putting them back out there into the collecting community. Then we got a Win Mortimer, Mike Esposito, and I think it's got Ramita corrections on the Spider-Man. Spidey Super Stories, 17-page 1 from the Bicentennial issue. And then I got a really super piece of Gray Morrow, Space 1999. You put Star Trek, dude.
It's not
Come
Star
on.
Trek. I thought it was Star Trek.
Come on.
It looked like
Space 1999, youngster.
It looked like what's his name?
You weren't even born in 1999. You were.
I was. Yeah.
Just barely, though, right?
Born in 95.
Oh, 95. You're old.
I'm an old
Okay.
guy.
The Gray Morrow, Space 1999. Make sure that's corrected in the Fastener and Larson, Spider-Man fighting at Rogues Gallery. Beautiful piece, again, from my wall. A Ross, Andrew, and John. Did you look that up?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was Ross, Andrew, John Romita. Amazing Spider-Man 146 page with Peter and Gwen clone. Oh my God. That's not cheap, but I took that off my wall as well. Neil Adams, Star Trek. That is a cover to one of the records. All right. So a Neil Adams record cover from Star Trek, and Alex Ross. Published Marvel piece, a page. That was my example that I've had and didn't sell. It's got Peter and The Thing and a great New York skyline and J. Jonah Jameson. I really liked it because I was a photographer in New York, and Peter's coming into J. Jonah's office and handing in some photos as a photographer, and that I liked. And then we got an Eldon Dedini. Now, I picked this up years and years ago, and I just thought it's such a great example from the Playboy cartoons that so this is my example, and I'm putting it out there. And then a Sal Buscema Captain America cover from the Book and Record. Now again, this is from my personal. It's not cheap, but I'm putting it out there at that number, and you can see it tonight on Comic Art Live with Bill Cox and the Sharon. Oh, she's so, I love her so much. And thank you for everybody for your feedback about our shows and what we do. And a few people have said lately, you really enrich my life and stuff like that. And it's like, that's very flattering, and we really appreciate it. And remember, Anthony's Comic Book Art supports 20 people plus. I don't even count the people that, I pay, and then they support, their aging parents or whatever are paying the rent. We support like 20, 30 people with this business. And it's all about that, providing jobs and providing a service to the collecting market at all levels. From dollar books in my comic book store in Leonia to six-figure pieces that I'm offering tonight. So no one else provides that range in the collecting market, and I value that. Well, what's the word? I'm prideful. I'm prideful about that.
Proud.
It gives me self-esteem. No, I don't know what it gives me, but so. Follow me on Whatnot. I've started selling on Whatnot, Anthony's Comic Book Art. Follow me on Instagram. This is going to Instagram, and the Facebook and the YouTube. So we're expanding our platforms and doing some different stuff, but this is a big art drop of about $300,000 worth of art that I pulled out of my personal and have never offered before. So tune in tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern, to Comic Art Live with Bill Cox and the Sharona. And I think we're going to have Chris sing a song for us. So we're going to have some fun tonight and offer some brand new art to the market in this art drop. So keep calm, keep collecting, and I'll see you in the chat.